Okay, oh my gosh, guys, I never thought I would be back saying this or doing this or anything of that nature, but I'm starting a podcast again. Hi guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. I'm so excited you're here, and if you can't tell by the title, I'm trying to start another podcast again. When I was a freshman, so almost 3-4 years ago, I started a podcast with one of my teammates and it actually did fairly well. We really enjoyed filming it, and eventually life got in the way and we stopped doing the podcast. I truthfully loved it so much just because I could talk about so many different things, and we had such a future plan for it that we never got to do. Part of me for the last 3 years has felt like I want to get back onto that track or do a series, do something to kind of like talk to people again and talk about everything going on. I think a podcast, this is such a good way to talk to people without being face to face. I know my whole family watches, and at the very least, if I can talk to them and keep them updated on everything going on and talk about different topics. I really want this to be sports based, and being a college athlete and almost finishing my college career, I think there is so many lessons and so many things that I learned that could potentially be helpful for other people, or you know, we could talk about different topics related to sports. I really love football, so we could talk about football, we could talk about hockey, you name it. I just kind of want this to be a podcast all about sports and athletics and all the different components, everything that goes into it. I would love for one day to bring other people on to talk, things like that. I'm not in this crazy booth setup, quite literally in my own room. I want this to be super casual, the whole shebang. I just think a podcast or whatever this is, this whole series, I think could translate after I finish my college career, since it is coming to an end so soon and I'm not ready for it to. I absolutely love listening to podcasts. I've gotten so much more into podcasts in the recent years, especially throughout my college. I know my father also listens to podcasts. My teammates listen to podcasts. I hear all the time about different ones they listen to. Why not try it? You know, the worst that could happen is I fail, I get one view, and the world keeps spinning. So it's gonna be okay. So for those of you who don't know me, I guess I never gave an introduction. My name is Ashley McFarland. I'm a senior at the University of North Carolina at Asheville. I'm a mass comm major, and I specialize in social media content creation, and I really love videography. I do a bunch of different videos for the athletics here. I've worked with some big name celebrities, you name it, I want to do it. I just think communications and talking to people, spreading the word, all of that stuff is so incredibly unique and interesting to me. I have been posting on social media since I was a junior in high school or something like that. Since then, I've built a decent platform on different TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I just want to post and share and connect with people. I love collaborating and bringing new ideas to the table. That's something that I really love and enjoy. I enjoy public speaking. I've done public appearances. I've actually been on podcasts as guests for other people. I've been on YouTube videos. I just think that the world of social media is so growing, and we can use it in such a way as a tool, you know, connect with each other to learn more about our world. I absolutely adore it. Anyone that knows me knows I love taking videos. I love taking pictures. I love capturing all kinds of moments and memories. My entire YouTube up until this point is quite literally capturing memories that are so important to me. I go back and I look at my freshman year videos, and it's mini movies into my life and just who I was at the time. It's so darn cute. I love everything about that. YouTube is actually one of my favorite platforms, just because although I don't have as many followers on there, I do feel like that is something that I get so much more personality and so much more authenticity out of. It's quite literally snippets into my life. It's like mini episodes, mini movies, whatever you want to consider it as. I seriously love it. I really hope YouTube never goes away because it's just so perfect in my opinion. So that's just a little bit about me. When I graduate in May, I don't have my future lined up at this point, and I think that's okay. I think there's so much emphasis on always trying to have something figured out, and I feel like I'm one of those people that I've always been so anxious about the future and jobs and how am I gonna do this and how am I gonna do that, and I need to make money. I think for the first time in a very long time, I'm at peace with where everything is in my life. It's just kind of like weird to think about, but I guess I'm old. So for what's to come, this is just kind of like an introduction video. I want to upload however many times I can get it up. I want it to be super casual, like I said, so I can do it anywhere with anybody that wants to be included. I think sports are such a cool topic and so much to learn about. There's so much to take in when we talk about the world of sports and what's important to sports and what's important to people. Athletes are always pictured as these like hard, intense, everything done to a T people, but I think that there are so many lessons and so many things to take away from sports that can translate to everyday life and can help others. I just kind of want to use my platform on YouTube and wherever else I decide to post this, that I want to make a podcast revolving the world of sports. So many different topics with sports. There are so many different things that we can cover. I think that I don't want to limit myself to, I just want to talk about mental health in sports. I don't want to just talk about, you know, like off the field factors in sports or like the lessons I think I want to leave it super broad in the area of sports. We can talk about anything. The NFL is going on. We can even dive deep into like Dancing with the Stars. I don't know. I just think this is going to be an outlet for me to talk, and I think other people could potentially get something out of it. I really want to get back into the podcast space. I enjoyed it so much when I did it my freshman year. We were in like this little booth thing and we had headphones and the microphones, which was so cool. And I mean, I still can go do it there. I just think that having somewhere like super casual and it's almost like we're on a FaceTime video. Like I seriously want it to feel like we are talking on the phone. Although I can't hear you, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I am so excited for this journey, and this is just an introduction to everything that's gonna come. I'm gonna film a few different podcasts this coming week that will come out soon. If there's any topics or anything that anybody wants covered, I know I don't have that many subscribers, I get it. But if you leave a comment, I obviously see it and it means the world to me. That's what I kind of want to do. I think it's gonna end, in the end, is gonna help me transition between being a college athlete and then being someone that just likes sports and doesn't play anymore. That's surreal to think about. I think this is the start of something that could potentially be so great for me. So if you are not already, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It seriously means the world, and I see every single one. That's how excited I get. And I cannot wait to take on this journey with you guys. Bye guys, love you.